Doing a bit of feeding where I'm back up in the, where I have the shed rented. Doing a bit of feeding there first, and then finally we're going to get back to do the sheep. I didn't get to do them the last day. With one thing and another, just too many jobs caught up on me. So and plus you don't want to be handling sheep when they're too wet. So it was a couple of wet days. So we're going to get them in today and just stick a few new tags in and just check a few things, maybe a few ones that are under condition, maybe put them in, or a few things like that. But firstly, we're just going to do the feeding here. I don't think I'll clear this out today. I'll probably put in another row of bales before I clear it out. I'll clear it out the next time. It's not too bad. So I'll just set the camera up here and we'll do the feeding. And then we had a baby calf this morning as well. We had a calf at about 4:30 or 5 o'clock. I didn't video it, I forgot to bring the camera, but I'll show you him when we get back. And maybe if you want to give him a name, if someone wants to give him a name. But even that calf I'm feeding by hand, I'll leave it up to the people watching. If they want to give him a name as well, they can give him a name, put it in the comments, and we'll decide what the best one is. But you can pick it, and probably today's calf you can pick it as well. But on the pedigree side of things, we're always picking names for the pedigree calves. So we have a specific letter for each year. So we'll probably let you pick those names as well if you want to do that. So. Well, just finished the feeding there. Just wanted to show you the difference in some of the bales where my dad had excess grass last year, probably early on in the year, and I bought it off him where it was real good green leafy stuff. It wasn't turned out or anything, just raked up out of the sward, and they go absolutely mad for it. Because my other stuff is maybe more leafy, or not leafy, stemmy. It was more stemmy stuff due to no fertilizer and the drought. So something we want to do actually, and it'd be good for the channel to let you know, so I definitely want to get it tested and see what quality it is. And there's another bale there of that stuff where I have the pedigree heifers. It's real good leafy stuff. Now it's dry enough, but it was real green and really lovely stuff. So it'd be interesting to know if you got the two tested, what would the difference be. But anyway, we're thinking about, we probably don't need as good a quality for suckler cows as some of the dairy guys. And I know Farmer Phil, I watch his videos, but he's fattening cattle, so that's sort of slightly different. He needs top quality. But we need, I feel we need fairly good quality even as a suckler herd, because we're autumn calving, and a calf dragging out a cow during the winter is quite hard on her. So she needs good quality, or maybe a bit of extra feed and a bit of extra TLC. So we're actually thinking of maybe doing some, we have a silage pit at home, and maybe we're thinking of maybe doing some whole crop and putting the grass in the pit as well. I know I'm a silage contractor and have all my own gear to do bales, so maybe that doesn't make sense. But I need to weigh up my options, that if I was doing maybe 20 acres of whole crop and maybe another 70 of grass in the pit, just to see would it be better quality for my sucklers and better for the calves to be producing more milk. So it's just something we want to weigh up about buying plastic and covering the pit and one thing and another. So actually that's the feeding done. We're going home now too. I'll show you the calf, and just back home here now. Just want to show you this calf. It's extremely frosty morning this morning, but it's in the shed here anyway, and I actually need to put another little bit of straw in the shed. I'll probably do it later on. But just this cow is a second calver, and she's just a little bit, just to show you the calf there, she's just a little bit not happy with me being here. So that's it. I don't know whether it's a bull or a heifer yet, but I'll get to, the cow is not happy with me there, so what I'll do later is I'll put some meal outside the barrier, and I'll get to spray his navel, just stop infection. And I want to throw another few bales of straw in here. It's not that dirty, but when you have cows calving in it, you want it quite clean. So I'll spray his navel later with blue aerosol spray, or you can do it with iodine. If you've seen in other videos with other lads, different people use different things. So I just want to apologise. I'm still snuffling and coughing and barking because I got COVID before Christmas, and then I got flu over the Christmas, and it's just knocked me for 6. So I apologise for sniffling and barking on the videos. And we actually remember that on one of the last videos I had to, one of these calves was sucking one of the cows still due to calve. So I just stuck them in here. Hey pet. I just stuck them in here out of the way because just so he's not sucking the cow that's due to calve. She needs all the milk. It's actually that calf there, and that's his mammy. And like, she's probably a little bit under condition, and she hasn't an awful lot of milk. So that's why he's looking for more milk off anything else. And if anything else will let him suck, he'll suck it. So we probably need to get them 2 cows and calves up to the other shed onto the slats, and then those calves will have access to meal, so that will help them come along. That'll help them a lot. So just to show you this other calf that I'm hand feeding, just to show you him again. Like, as I said earlier, if anyone wants to put in the comments what name to name this calf, you can give him a name, and the next time I'm feeding him, I might put it in the next video. Just heading into the sheep shed here now, where you can see got all the ewes in. So they're all in. This is some of our handling equipment. It's certainly not state of the art, but it works. So just there, and we've more ewes in there. So I'll just be going through them, just where my dad has a few ram lambs in, where he was trying to, some of them weren't eating, so he's just getting them in, training them to eat, and they'll go back out. And then there's a couple of old rams here need to get their feet paired, and then a couple of sort of rubbishy lambs that'll be going to the factory. But the 2 old rams, yeah, we need to sort out their feet, and that'll probably be another video. But just, I will show you tagging, just to show you. That's the copper injection that we give. It was a copper injection. You give 2 mils, and then this Heptavac BP plus was the vaccination. Really for pneumonia would be the big thing, and then give that to the ewes 6 to 8 weeks before lambing, and then we would inject the lambs about 6 weeks after lambing or thereabouts, because we find if you don't give that, you lose an awful lot of lambs to pneumonia. So that's what we give. So I also want to run everything through the foot bath today for their feet, because I've a few with a sore feet. But I did treat them, but I treated them before I had the camera ready and set up, so I didn't get the video. But I don't have meal. The meal's not coming till Wednesday or Thursday or so it's going to be a few days before I'm actually putting any in. But they'll need to be sorted again, and a few put in. The twins, and maybe a few tin ones and things like that. I just wanted to finish up this video with more sheep stuff. I want to apologise because I haven't got footage of the tagging and getting the ewes in for sorting for the lambing, because we just had a little bit of a technology meltdown. So just to show you there, we have the twins and triplets are in ready for lambing. We're sorted down on numbers this year quite considerably, and it was my worst scanning ever. Where I think I said it before, where I'd normally be on a 1.7 percentage. I was down at 1.37 this year. So it was the worst scanning I've ever had. But look, on this channel we're going to show you all the bad stuff the same as the good stuff, and let you know what's happening. I briefly showed you the handling system the last day, or earlier in this video, but we have it taken down now because some of the ewes are in. It's just tucked in half, and we're just leaving it here because we still have ewes to sort, so it'll be just easy put together. But this all will be taken out when all the ewes come in. As I say, Dad just has them ram lambs in, just as I say, training them how to eat. But that's the twins and the triplets. Only 2 triplets this year, where normally I'd have maybe 15 or 20. So like the scanning and everything was terrible. But anyway, just feeding them an 18% ewe and lamb nut. Now I'll be starting to lamb in probably about 2 weeks starting. They probably should have been in before now, but again, going back to the cost of everything, like those nuts are nearly costing 500 a ton, where 2 or 3 years ago they were costing 250 a ton. So like, how can we justify that? So that's why I've left putting in the ewes till later on, because I just can't justify spending that money, because the money's just not in it. I say it's getting increasingly difficult to do anything in farming with the cost of everything, and the government are certainly not helping. They're anti-farming. Every angle you go, they're anti-farming. So that's it. We're going to sign off in this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe and like it, and we'll catch. Just to say that I missed some footage with the sheep, but over the year there'll be thousands and thousands of video on sheep, so don't be disappointed. We'll get loads of footage on sheep, and we get a drone up, and we'll show them getting them in and everything. So anyway, we'll catch you at the next one, and thanks for watching.